Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review. Sorry it's a few days late, but I ran into some scheduling problems. But this week we'll be looking at Zanzibar. I was supposed to have a special guest this week, but that was another one of the issues with the scheduling, because the guy I was going to do it we couldn't make a time up to meet up at the perfect time. But before we get to Zanzibar, let's take a look at our shout outs. First to Back to the Media, right there on 41 South Loudon Street, right there on the Walking Mall. Their webpage, www.backtothemedia.com. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can see the picture on the far side. You can see what they have in there. And you can also find music, movies, comic books, toys, whatever you're in for, you can find it there. And while you're in the neighborhood, stop by at 115 South Loudon Street, also in the Walking Mall, at Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. We could get comics, toys, collectibles, a whole bunch of different stuff. And when you go in there, see Charles, he knows me as Dale, so let him know Dale sent you. And you could also check out what he's got. So let's take a look at Zanzibar's file card. As you can see, it came right off of the 7-pack box, right off the back of it. Because as you can see, there's the cardboard on one side. And then here's Zanzibar's file card. You see the Cobra logo right there. Dreadknoks logo right there. And it says codename Zanzibar Dreadnok. File name is Morgan Teach. As soon as I can get the glare off of here. You see Morgan Teach. He's from birthplace Cayman Islands. Primary weapon is a cutlass. Combat gear is a pistol, knife. It says Zanzibar was raised on a garbage cow and spent most of his youth picking pockets on crowded piers. He tried river piracy, stock fraud, and smuggling, but they were too much like real work and not nasty enough for his taste. His lucky break came when he delivered bootleg gas to a filling station owned by Zartan and was immediately invited to join the Dreadnought gang. And the ironic thing about the bootleg gas that it says mentions right there, was the bootleg gas that he was delivering to was stolen gas from the same exact Dreadnought filling station. And so let's take a look at his accessories, where he comes with the average figure stand. It comes with the G.I. Joe modern era figures that we come to know. Cobra logo at the top, which I think all Dreadnought figures have the Dreadnought logo there. It says Zanzibar on the front. It also comes with this sleeve. As you can tell, it's got the little peg right there, which could actually go into the back of his belt. Nice little piratey sleeve, which actually can hold this little dagger knife looking thing right here. Cool little dagger. He also comes with his flintlock gun, which is a pretty cool little weapon. I used to always love these little pirate guns when I was a kid. He also comes with this little 45 revolver. Nice little revolver. And he also comes with his cutlass pirate sword. Pretty neat little sword. So let's take a look at Zanzibar. Here's Zanzibar. Doesn't look too much like his vintage counterpart. So the modern update really was not an exact match. But he's got still got the jet black hair. He's got the eye patch, but instead it's over the left eye and not over the right. Last week we saw Thunder and he had shoulder pads. Now Zanzibar's got shoulder pads. He's also got this holster right there. This little grenade thingy right there. He's got this pirate tattoo with a skull and two swords right there on his upper bicep. Each wrist has got these gold wristbands. He's got the little piratey belt, green pants with long pirate boots on the front of one. He's got the gold shin pad. So let's take a look at the articulation of Zanzibar. He's got the typical head that can rotate 360 degrees. Arm can lift to about here. His arm can rotate 360 degrees. He can bend at the elbow, rotate at the bicep. And he can also rotate at the wrist. He really doesn't do the ab crunch much, but he does have a lot of side to side motion, which you can't really pick up right there. But he got typical T hook legs. He can spread to about there. Ankle can lift to or legs can lift up to there. Unlike the rest of the Dreadknoks, he's got a single bended knee, but he does have the ankle pivot as well as the swivel at the ankle. Whoa, almost dropped him. That wouldn't have been good if I dropped him. But that's the articulation of Zanzibar. So let's take a look at Zanzibar in full battle gear. There's Zanzibar set up in full battle gear. My thoughts on Zanzibar, this is not really the Zanzibar I remember as a kid. Looks of the way he looked. But, it's a nice modern update. But I would rank this as a middle tier Dreadnought because, of course, I think the vintage version was better. But if you want to see vintage footage of Zanzibar, you can check out ACC 788 and Forum BX 257. Modern updates or modern videos, you can see things like SW, Sanitarium Productions, J-Train, 997, and many others. But Zanzibar made his first comic appearance in issue number 61 alongside of Monkey Wrench when they was actually stealing the bootleg gas from Sartan and delivering it back to him. And he made no animated cartoons, neither the Sunbow animated, nor did he make any Deke appearances. But that's my review on Zanzibar. Tune in next time as we review the Dreadnought Poacher, Naugahyde, or No, as he's known now, but Naugahyde, as I know him from when I was a kid. So tune in next week as we see this video, and have a good week.